What is an ultimate power phrase that you can say that can help you with any situation in any bind? I'll share with you what it has been for me. And there's different ones for different people, so whatever resonates. But it's this phrase, God help me. God help me. God help me. So if I'm like feeling down, or I'm feeling trapped, or I'm feeling stressed or upset or frustrated, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't see a way out, or what is this, blah, 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 I'll go to God, I'll kind of go inside and say, God help me, God help me, God help me. And I'm just really strengthening, God help me, God help me, God help me. And I'll say with like emotion and love and prayer and intensity. And I look back and, you know, thankfully, I think every time I've done that, I've maybe not right away, but I look back and I'm like, oh, that was so challenging or tough at the time, or hard or mentally taxing. And I did that. And then I look back and I made it through. Everything worked out. It was all fine in the end. So find a power phrase that works for you. If you want to use that one, feel free to use it. And what the purpose of our missions are, right? The goals and the problems that we go through, I think, is to help us ascend. It's not just about, let me go accomplish this thing, let me do this thing. It's, who am I going to become along the way to get this thing or accomplish this thing or create this thing? And by calling in our highest self, calling in what we want to call God or our best self or best version or this new level of ourselves, and really strengthening that faith and going into it and relying on it, it helps us through. So sometimes that thing happens, not randomly, but that thing happens because God or higher spirit wants us to strengthen our faith, wants us to strengthen our belief, wants us to understand ourselves, wants us to grow ourselves, expand ourselves, to call in our highest self. And it's teaching us to do that. So when we're going along and then this thing happens, we call it in, and it helps us go above whatever wall it was that we saw there, whatever thing it was that we saw there. And that's the purpose of journeys and missions, is to grow ourselves. So having these tools in your pocket as you're going along to create a goal and outcome, a mission, having these tools in your pocket, calling it in when you need to, even making it part of your daily ritual. You could just do a daily ritual like, God help me today, God help me today. And maybe it's like, oh, he's already got the lesson. I don't need to put this roadblock in front of him, or her, obviously, roadblock in front of this person to have them strengthen their faith. They already got it. They're doing it as part of their daily ritual. They got it. So let's just make the road a little bit smoother, because they're learning. That's already one lesson they've already learned to get to wherever it is they want to go. So we're good on that one. Let's send them something else instead. Instead of like 10 lessons, maybe now it's 9 lessons or 8 lessons, because you already learned that one. So that's a power phrase I use. I really like it. God help me. And it's always worked out for me. And, you know, I figured I'd share that with you guys and use it on your journey, on your missions, and continue to be of service to others, service to God, and service to yourself. Don't forget yourself in that equation. All right. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon.